Good evening, or morning, or afternoon. It's the evening for me, which is why you might hear some fireworks going off in the background. It's the 6th of November and everybody's still celebrating from yesterday. So do please bear in mind there might be little explosions going on. This is just me designing the town layout for my Christmas themed island. I say Christmas themed, it's going to be just winter themed. I don't want to go too heavy with the Christmas. I want to keep it subtle. But I basically haven't unlocked terraforming yet. It's not. I restarted my game on the 18th of September, or whenever it was that I moved house. I restarted about the same time, and I've been working full time. I have not had time to progress with the game really. Whereas this month I'm in lockdown, absolute, national lockdown until the 2nd of December. So I thought, why not actually put all my free time into making my island look cute? I'm sure I will do other things, don't worry. But I really wanted to raise the entire town. I wanted to build it onto the 2nd level and cut off the beach, because I couldn't think of any way I could possibly integrate the beach and make that as festive and cozy as the vibe I'm going for. I'm kind of going for that New Leaf vibe where the beach was on like a lower level, the town was its own self-fulfilled, self-isolated little nugget. You can see here that I used the wrong colour and I sort of lazily cover it up. So that's what I mean about me going over the lines. Ignore it, colouring in isn't my strong suit. What I wanted, obviously because we can't move resident services or the airport, pardon me, my gosh, because we can't move resident services or the airport, I tried to have like a lower level where they could be, and the museum in the top right hand corner where Blav's is going to be excavating and doing things like that, that'll remain. But I also want to have like really key differentiations between the residential area and the shops, because around the shops I wanted to do a Christmas market. I wanted to have some like wide open spaces, kind of like farmland where snowmen can be built, and there's this idea of like, I don't know, I suppose like a rural village. I mean, I grew up in a rural village and it wasn't like this at all, but an idealistic rural village that we can recreate in the world of Animal Crossing. I also really like the idea of having all the houses close together, because I really wanted to just whack a Christmas tree right there in the middle so that they could all gather around the tree. I guess it was kind of, I was thinking of like the GameCube, where there was that like solid centre of town where everyone could come and do the morning aerobics. There's sort of a lack of that in New Horizons. There's no centre. The animals are kind of spread out, and if you put their house like up on a hilltop, you basically never see them, which is, I accidentally cut off Punchy and Butch. I put them up on a cliff and I haven't built an incline, and they literally just stay up there. I'm like, oh my god, you guys, I'm going to rescue you, I'm so sorry. So that's my plan for lockdown. As you can see right now, I'm trying to imagine pathing, and I want to keep it quite natural. I don't want it to be super urbanized, but I do want it to not be quite as wild. If you've seen any pictures of my island at the moment, you'll know it is pretty wild. All the weeds, all the trees. I've kept it as close to the original game island that you first move into. It's very deserted, deserted vibes. I also want to add some traditional Japanese elements. I think I'm going to have a little shrine, like a traditional shrine on the bottom right. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. And that's, I'm sure you can hear those fireworks right now. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for, as well as a few plazas, because I do think Christmas is about people coming together, not to sound super cheesy. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. I haven't really done a video like this where I speak, so it does feel a little bit weird. But thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video, I guess. Thank you, bye.